Hello everybody, Pinstripe here, and welcome back to some more Grunt League action. Tonight I am once again joined by ADB.
Hello, everybody. It seems like we are a full-fledged commentary couple now.
Yes, make it happen in the comments. Let's go. We've got OvenGlove versus Mikemax tonight. These two, of course, we haven't seen Mike play yet. This is their first game of this season, but OvenGlove returns yet again as a very consistent Grunt League player. We have 3 rounds as usual. Well, hedgerow warfare once again, and bridge the gap if we go to a round 3. And as I mentioned, OvenGlove, he has played before, Season 1 finishing 3rd in Group A with 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. And last season didn't get a single win, finishing bottom of Group A again in 5th place. So he'll be looking to get an early win here, starting with a Para, Medic, Grenadier, and 2 Sappers. Meanwhile, Mike has a Medic, Para, Gunner, and 2 Sappers. So both teams here starting with the heavy Sapper lineup. ADB, you have... I don't want to say coached Mike, but kind of helped him with some tips along the way, I want to say.
So yeah, both of these have a pretty interesting, backstory, if you will. Mike basically never played Hogs of War until 2023. He just saw it played at a friend's house as a kid and never heard from it again.
Damn.
And then last year, I joined the Italian speedrun community server, and I said I was going to speedrun Hogs for their marathon, which is basically like GDQ, but just for Italians. And then Mike reached out to me, and I was like, okay, we have competitive tournaments, and therefore, here we are. That's the thing.
Interesting. So, I mean, I'm glad we're saying in the setup phase that he himself has not played at all. I don't think since last season he's had no time really. So this is going to be extra spicy. Both players very new to the competitive scene. I mean, lineups wise, they're looking pretty consistent. They seem to both really know the best classes to go with, and of course within the restrictions that we do have on classes in multiplayer. But starting off on well, which is
a very straightforward map. Yeah, it's a very good one to start because it's very straightforward. It's just the one who can do the most damage wins usually.
Yeah, and we have, of course, OvenGlove in the blue, Mike in the yellow, and it will be OvenGlove to go first with his Paratrooper. Both players bring in the Paras, but OvenGlove starting, and Mike will be starting with the Medic, so he'll be looking to get that early Tranquilizer, I imagine.
And another interesting thing about the stat that you told us about earlier.
Sorry, early poison.
I know. Didn't know about that slippery tile there. One interesting thing about the stat that you told us about earlier is that one win that OvenGlove got in the first Grunt League, it was not even on the battlefield. It was our forfeit win. So actually, this is his 3rd Grunt League, and he still hasn't won a match by playing it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's won on a technicality so far. So yeah, he'll definitely be looking to get some quick damage early and put Mike on the back foot. He is, of course, playing with a keyboard, and gets it away at the last second. That's some decent time management and solid damage with the Para, saving that one more jetpack for later.
Also, he did go for the couple, but put the Paratrooper in first, which is interesting to me.
I think we mentioned in the previous games that we've been talking about, a lot of players seem to get tunnel vision, and it's like, when it's your first turn, that first target is extremely important, so I'm surprised that he didn't look for the Medic. I mean, the Medic was in a tricky position, but it just felt like, here's a pig, I'm going to go for it, let's go for some damage. Which isn't always a bad thing, but I think prioritizing target.
Mike seems to be looking for the Medic, but well, it's kind of anti-MOMA in this, that Medics tend to spawn up there.
Yeah, which I quite like, I think. It's Hill Base had the same thing as well, in a lot of respects.
But then we broke it.
Yeah, and Nicholas broke it in too many ways.
Rest in peace, Hill Base. It's not in the map pool anymore.
It will return one day, but I'm not overly fussed on it at the moment. I think with the spec of maps that we've got coming in, it's a bit outdated, really.
Yeah, we have 29 maps in the pool right now, and I think the only one really worth saving out of the ones we took out is Hedge Maze, because Hedge Maze is a very good map, but it has that annoying out-of-bounds kills problem. Ooh.
Interesting footwork.
Yeah, the almost mimicked OvenGlove's mistake there, but manages to just stay out of the water.
Yeah, really doesn't want to take the risk with the long shot. Just wants to close the gap and get that early damage on the Grenadier.
Grenadier.
Mike very much picking the necessary
That's a
target.
bit
That's
too far.
way too far. So overhit, even with the closing in and the running with the bazooka, doesn't get the shot on target. So this will be a big plus for OvenGlove. Get some damage with the cluster. He is the only one at the moment with a Grenadier on the battlefield.
Because I think Max saved it for hedgerow warfare.
Yeah, saving kind of the best till last, which is interesting on a map like that. Just whether or not...
I mean, it's the second map. You're going to play it anyway, so...
Yeah, it's just whether or not hedgerow warfare will overtake hedge maze in popularity. We never know.
I quite like it so far. Like I said in the last game, which we also commentated on hedgerow warfare, we will have to see some better experienced players take a hit on it.
Yeah, that's when it will really be pushed to its limits and probably broken in some ways, some way, shape or form. They're always broken. But that was a solid hit with the cluster, down to 46 health on that orderly.
94 damage, so yeah, very, very solid cluster.
Juicy, but he does now have 3 pigs kind of within range. I guess there are no scouts to be seen on the field. You can see everyone on the minimap, so there is no threat of poison.
And
other than
I don't remember. Did we commentate the well recently as well? Because I remember saying this or something. It makes sense. Oh
no!
That was a
damage everywhere. He does slip in.
Oh, he does get the poison water damage. That's important because that's a Grenadier.
I feel like I live in a fever dream where I'm only ever commentating on Skullduggery or well. I've been here so many times. Yeah, it's usually the one that gets a fair amount of rotation, I think, from the pool of maps that we have. But we
actually,
could see he's not going for the medic turnaround, dude. He's only on 30 health, and
I mean, to be honest, going for ninja right there would also make sense.
Yeah, but the med he's just there. Like, come on, you gotta go for the kill.
I was gonna say, actually, well was a bit of a cursed map in the fact that it didn't come up very very much until like this season of Grunt League.
Really?
Yeah. It's one of the least played maps, despite the fact that it's in the pool from 2 years ago.
I remember commentating on it quite a few times with Fab. I remember losing on this map quite horribly in an exhibition match against Revan. The first time I ever played him, and he throws a shrapnel just like this sapper from the middle. He rolls it up and then hits it like a full 50 or 70.
Yeah, I remember that very well.
Disgusting times, but that memory always sits with me for this one. I think we have had it in the final, either of Grunt League or of the Pro League before as well.
Yes, that's true. It was the last map in last year's final of Hogs War League, Nicholas versus Iron Fox. But looks a bit of an important turn here for the yellow sapper. He has to either decide to try to go for the out-of-bounds kill on the sapper or try to do damage to the Grenadier. I think the Grenadier is a fair choice. Yeah,
that sapper closest to the wall, I think the wall's a little bit too high for the TNT.
Yeah. You weren't going to kill him unless you did a very specific shot anyway, so I guess he just tried to maximize the damage.
Yeah, and that leaves him with a comfortable 30 to do with the grenade launcher. So I think as long as he can just plonk a little bomb in there and get the extra turn gained and then put the pressure onto OvenGlove to try and take him out. He does still have the jetpacks. He did save himself one with his paras, so...
And he does have medics, too.
Yes.
And OvenGlove still has the medic, too. So it is kind of crucial to kill that Grenadier before he makes another move.
At the moment, it's a battle of TNTs. Trying to get the poison and just pigs into dangerous positions.
This is also potentially enormous, because that TNT has a potential to make him skip.
Will he bounce in, though?
No.
Nope.
And that's his turn, so that's even more important for Mikemax to get out of there.
Yeah, I guess replicate the same thing. He is close to the wall, so is there an opportunity there?
I think there would be if Mike knows the trick.
Yeah, get the right placement.
Which I think he does know that trick, but maybe he doesn't want to risk it. He just
Yeah,
wants to go
now-
for the Grenadier.
Yeah, maybe trying to get the small amount of damage. Just place the TNT back a little to deal in the 30s.
But you wouldn't even need to use a TNT for that, but...
True, but just in case he's not feeling confident enough with a grenade launcher, because you risk knocking him into the water. Or
Going for a
shrapnel.
shrapnel. That
You
makes
can
sense.
get it behind him, but he doesn't want to do too much damage.
That's a
Hey,
perfect 30.
perfect.
Although there's a problem.
This guy.
No, also that, but I think the medic is first in OvenGlove's team. In second, actually. So he goes before the Grenadier.
Yes.
That means that he will be able to heal him.
That is also true. I had not thought of that. So he could just completely ignore it and then get the damage on the sapper.
That is a wasted jetpack, to be honest. That sapper's on 28 health.
Yeah, I could just get the head jumps and the scoop, or just take that turn to deal the damage. In fact, nudging him closer to his own pig now risks hitting his own Grenadier. Okay, maybe not.
It all depends on what Mike does in his next turn, because if I can deal a very good amount of damage on the medic...
Uh-oh. Oh no. Is he by the water? Is he dead in the water? Oh, he... the sign absorbed the damage, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the Grenadier was on 10, he was not gonna die anyway.
Yeah, so...
This guy's so far away from everyone else.
Yeah, still with all 3 jetpacks though. So if he can nudge some pigs together, nudge them into a certain direction, get them towards that water.
I hope he hasn't forgotten about the medic.
Yeah, medic's sitting comfortable up there. No,
He should be
remembered.
next, so... And he's still on 120, so a good hit is kind of essential.
And that's...
A little bit of an early detonation, maybe he has time for another one. Don't
No,
jump on his head!
that's always
No!
a risk. It's
Oh
always
my
a
god,
risk.
that was so close.
It also costs a decent amount of time not being able to get any hit on them, and he's going to have to go for a scoop here, I think.
Yeah, I think the only thing is a cattle
Turn
prod.
around, hit somebody, and he just randomly aiming it over the wall and far away.
Trying to get him. But maybe. Let's see. Okay,
I
no,
don't know.
OvenGlove does
Pressure.
remember.
Yeah. Don't forget about you, Gren. Watch the slip again. No!
And he does poison himself again. It's the second pig that OvenGlove accidentally poisons himself.
Hopefully he remembers the single heal rule. Don't heal anyone else.
Yeah.
These grunts are fresh out of recruitment, so they're...
The question is, does OvenGlove know that he needs to strike the next pig of Mike's lineup? Because if he does, he'll have a free turn with the Grenadier.
Oh, it's going to have to be...
I don't know if the sapper is
Not that guy.
the
I
right
don't
guy.
need Not that guy.
Okay. Then in that case, Tenko here has to deal with the Grenadier. Now.
I think he's going to. Oh no, he's looking at the parrot. Grenadier's right there. Okay, he might body block. Might body block the para and then hit the Gren.
That would make sense in a way, but also not. if that makes sense. But yeah, he's going for the Grenadier. It's the right move, so that doesn't matter. Oh, he's going for the...
That's a bit too low.
Yeah, I think he's just adjusting it right now. It's still a bit too low, but if he goes full power, maybe? No, never mind. That was perfect.
And in the water. Nicely done. So the big threat is gone, but the medic's still filling with the body block.
And OvenGlove still has the health advantage overall.
With the Mopa going on, double body block. Para comfortably up there
Or
on
like
the hill.
Moza, really.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. There's actually Raging Glooty messaged me today and was like, "What the heck is MoMA? I don't understand."
You must understand the ways of the moment.
I know.
And right now, this guy can only really go for the paratrooper, but ends up
That
going
is
for...
an interesting move.
Yeah, I guess brings him down in health, but damaging your own medic, the most important pig on the field right now.
I'll tell you what, if he does get poisoned, then it makes sense, because the orderly was already poisoned, and that is a lot of damage.
It's a good hit in the end, and the skip turn, so there's potential to make him lose... I don't know, because it's an easy 2-head jump to clear it up.
Well, in a very tricky position, though, next to the water, the poison water, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'd go for a shrapnel onto the paratrooper right now.
It definitely was weird to put a TNT next to a tranquilized pig that was next to your medic, but in the end, it might have been worth it.
Yeah, especially considering his sapper is still full health, and his medic might still have a turn left in it if he's lucky.
He's definitely looking for the skip turn here. I don't know how easy
He's
it
gonna
is
end
to
up
get.
killing him, to be honest. He's definitely dead.
Ooh. Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to make it. So the med's going to take even more damage from that.
But I think now nobody's from Mike's team is poisoned. I think there's only 2 pigs left. They're both full health and not poisoned. So this is still not over.
Because the damage dealt, now the advantage is with Mike to gain that skip turn. If he can get a scoop...
Although there's a full sapper still.
Yeah, I suppose. But if the med is able to use a turn and use a tranquilizer, then that cancels out the skip turn potential for OvenGlove. So yeah, I just stay on that. Yeah, stay on the high ground.
Makes a lot of sense to stay there. And if he can ace this bazooka and somehow make the medic skip,
yeah, that would be
huge.
Pretty insane. He does enjoy the low angle. He is very much Iron Fox
Foxy, yeah. Ooh, that might be good.
Average Iron Fox enjoyer. That looks...
No, 11!
Needs the 1.
That was kinda perfect, but 1 more damage is what he needed.
And he will definitely get it in his next turn. They're gonna... He may be thick, but he can still jump on heads. So...
I don't know if I would risk it, though.
Yeah, he's very close to the edge of the water, but... This could be interesting if he can get the right nudge into or near.
It might just be important to do it because if the medic takes a turn, not only he will do some kind of kamikaze, but he also will be able to heal this paratrooper.
Yeah, exactly. And that single heal could be a massive game changer, considering that as you said, Mike has some pretty healthy pigs, but
and that's still self-damage. He seems to be having trouble with this bazooka.
Paratrooper hitting himself, and now that leaves him open to have his turn skip. So I would go jump on the orderly and then try and damage that para, drop him down to 10 health.
I don't think he's going to go for the jump on the medic, to be honest.
I mean, it's again, I know the angle's tough, but you've got the time, so I don't know why you wouldn't. But yeah, I guess staring at the 2 full health sappers on the hill is a little bit scary from here.
Yeah. Let's see. He needs to undershoot it a bit, though. Okay, that's not what he wanted.
I mean, that was a perfect hit, but...
I'll tell you what, it's still better than leaving him alive, I guess.
That's true. That is true. But now, firepower-wise, both these sappers have the advantage, because unless the para comes down or is dropped down, he's not going to be able to do much.
There's still a ton of damage that he would need to do.
Yeah, but there is still potential for a skip turn, if he can get that hit onto the para.
If OvenGlove makes a positioning mistake, he could gain some extra damage with the water.
Gotta get away. Gotta get away.
And that's going to hit, I think.
I think he just got away safely.
No, he got away. That's true.
Yeah, but that's 23. So he can just plant a bazooka shell in between those 2 pigs. Get the skip turn.
He's gonna have to get down eventually to use that jetpack.
Yeah. Let's say save it for now. No, save it. You gotta save it. He's gonna fall in again. That's the same place.
The same place that OvenGlove has fallen in.
3 times in one game, but I guess he's trying to put all the damage onto Para and nudge them together.
Yeah, this move makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, I still would have kept the high ground, though. I would have kept the safety. Because now he has no method of getting back up there, and he's facing 2 sappers.
Yeah.
So he had the biggest advantage against the engineer class in multiplayer. He had the height advantage.
I mean, he still would have been falling down after a shrapnel, probably, so...
Granted, but he would have had to force OvenGlove to make that shot, and it puts more pressure on OvenGlove to get the damage, but instead he comes down, and now OvenGlove can comfortably just hit him with TNTs. So... Even after not hitting that bazooka, that power...
If Mike can play it smart, he can gain a turn next. But that's about it, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to use that TNT.
Yeah, save it for the paratrooper. Very smart move. Never mind.
He wants to play it safe. I'll guarantee the damage. I think the firepower
no. Okay.
Besides the slight potential for a self-damage, just about gets away again, I think.
And that might be extra damage. No.
I think he's alright. Yeah, I think the health advantage and the firepower is...
Yeah, it's just too much.
Too strong.
I think the only way... Yeah, he could actually gain a turn with a machine gun now.
He's looking at the bazooka, looking elsewhere.
I guess he's just checking the health.
Yeah. Machine guns, man. They come in handy. In fact, he could even get a double hit if he tried.
I would honestly just try to scoop him out, just for the heck of it. Oh yeah, he's using body blocking. That's a good move when you're down in pigs numbers.
Even for pro players, this is a tricky shot. He's overhit it, which is good.
Ooh.
Wouldn't it be enough?
No!
12, that drops him down to 12.
That's again is a very unlucky shot because it was good on paper.
Yeah, so now I guess just suicide. Just get all the... I know you're going to hit your own pig as well, but...
Yeah, but the health difference is just too much.
Yeah.
Unless you accidentally, like, throw out your pig, that would be very bad, because that is a dangerous position, I tell you.
Yeah, it is possible. It just depends how he does this. Will he aim it all the way up, or will he just...
the way this is placed is more... If he did go for the kamikaze, which it looks like he's not doing it, I guess the more, probable guy to fall out would be the yellow paratrooper, so...
Yeah, I think he's banking on hitting himself again. This will be the 4th time, and he does it consistently.
Yep. I mean...
Kills himself.
To be honest, very good move considering the previous hits.
Nicely done. So now we have the 121 and 150 Sapper versus the poisoned 78 health paratrooper.
It would be Cochon to go next, so he would need to, he would have needed to keep the body blocking, but I think that's
unless he can deal some crazy damage here.
Yeah, unless he gets a perfect bazooka or something and he
just knocks this guy off the map.
No, I was thinking like he makes Cochon skip and then he throws the Sapper up. I think this would actually be still winnable if I'm honest.
He just needs some Taz level aiming right now, and that's a good hit, but sadly not in the right direction.
He does get the body block, kinda, no. Okay.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, but this guy's out of TNTs.
Yeah, down to shrapnel. Sorry, yeah, that's up down to 90 health. He wasn't on full health anymore. But even so...
That is why the body block would have been very important if this guy was out of TNTs.
Yeah, and he's not risking it with shrapnels either. He's sticking with a grenade launcher, which is okay, I guess, because it's still damage, but... I mean, why not, man?
It's just, it's very safe at this point. Looks like a hit.
Yep. And that should be the damage he needs. He just needs to ace that one more
it's
time.
Over now.
He needs a miracle. Still sticking with the body blocks. That's good. Good composure.
Yeah, like we said so many times, it's still better to have the enemy do hit the last hit to yourself. You know?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna kill yourself. You'll have to do it.
Yeah. Never lay down your arms. And once again, low angle. That might be good. Okay,
no, it's
maybe
too
not.
low. It's a 19, but this guy should still have a TNT, and that means whatever happens to the other Sapper is it's a win for OvenGlove.
Yes.
Or he just doesn't. He just cares a lot about his pigs and doesn't want to kill them.
Maybe. It came down to the last 2 Sappers, and it will be OvenGlove to take round 1. So. Going into...
Well thought by Mike, considering this was his very first try at competitive Hogs. OvenGlove did go first and had the strongest lineup, so... Still...
Yeah, if you'd have told me that... if you hadn't told me that Mike had never played before, I honestly wouldn't have thought that, because he was very confident.
It's basically the second time he plays against a human being.
Yeah, so pretty good effort. And well is a... It's a simple map, but it can be difficult, but... Hedgerow Warfare is really going to be where we test things out.
A less simple map is where we're going to. See you in round 2 for Hedgerow Warfare.
So welcome back, everyone, to round 2 here between OvenGlove and Mikemax. We're moving on to Hedgerow Warfare once again, as it will be Mike to go first this time. You can see OvenGlove starting with the Paramed Scout Sapper Gunner, so a decent balanced mix of all your healthy pigs. Meanwhile, Mike has the slightly stronger lineup, you could say, with the Medgren, Para, and Double Scout. So looking for the poison. And I mean, going into this round with that advantage, ADB, do you feel he has the upper hand here?
Well, looking at the lineups, it probably is true. We have seen 3 people play Hedgerow Warfare so far, and 3 out of 4 went with the Scout in 4th and 5th. And the other one is OvenGlove, because he said that he actually didn't know the map that much. So it's definitely a pattern so far. Seems we are ready to go. We had a bit of a hiccup, but yeah, like we said before, Mike will go first now. He will have a slightly stronger lineup, and there's this pattern of Scout going in 4th and 5th on Hedgerow Warfare, which I feel it makes sense because it's hard to find them around.
Yeah, I suppose. And those poisons are going to be handy with the amount of health crates that we have.
There we go.
Alrighty.
Okay. Was
So
a bit of a
we'll be
hassle
mid.
to start this match, but let's
Yeah.
see. We should be good now.
Will be the med to go first. I'm eyeing instantly. My brain is eyeing up that health crate in the corner, but
I don't know
honestly
about that. I think Mike will definitely try to look for the enemy medic.
I mean, that's going to be a tricky one.
Yeah,
but
he located him, but I don't know if he's... Like, I don't know the patterns of this labyrinth, so... Oh, yeah, he's there. He found it.
Yeah, he's found him.
No,
Yeah.
no, the other way! Oh, no.
No, he's going to go around.
Oh, no.
I think he can collect the crate, I guess, get the extra
Oh,
firepower,
no.
but with 10 seconds, he's seeing the health crate, and no, going the other way around. It's...
He was right there.
No, he's not going to have enough time.
Oh.
It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But to be fair, OvenGlove was saying to me that he's barely practiced on this map at all, I don't think. So this might actually be his first time properly playing it.
Yeah.
So
And that looks like an AI move. Going for the
It does a
crate
little
with,
bit, yeah.
with the
Because he's
jetpack
not
like
used
that.
up so much time. So he will get the health crate, but can he make it to the artillery on time? He might just say, screw it, I'll use another jetpack and just hop over the wall, but...
An interesting thing is I think Mike is not used to the fact that medics are the one with the white stripes yet. I don't know if he even saw that pig. I was in the camera for a little bit. Like,
I think
we
he
saw it
did.
instantly.
Yeah, I thought he could make his...
Oh my god!
No! Wrong button!
Okay,
No.
so first of all, he pushed the wrong button. Second, he should have crashed into the artillery, but he found a very rare bug that happens, and then
yeah.
you drift with your jetpack like that.
I love it when that happens, but
I
that
know.
was so unexpected. And that paratrooper is directly behind this grenadier, but he hasn't looked at him. Instead, he's going elsewhere. We are in for a long game on this one, I think.
I probably... and think about the fact that we have bridged the gap in that third map.
Oh, Lord. So OvenGlove needs to take the win here to win this match, but if Mike is able to win here on Hedgerow Warfare, we will go to
interesting
that round
move.
3. He does find the medic with the body block. That's weird. It's like the first turn was, I guess, just unlucky, and now this looks like a pro move here
Oh
because
my
he's
God.
managed to nudge them all together. Oh, the med, I forgot, is taking his turn now. But even so, there's no one to
Nobody
heal
to heal.
yet.
There's no one to heal.
You can't heal yourself yet.
Sorry we laugh, but it's not. We're not. Of course, we're not mocking the players. It's just sometimes fails are funny in this game, and that
Yeah.
was a very high chance of hitting his own pig there, right? Actually.
Manages to get the Gren. He's chonky enough to take the bullet.
Although, yeah, and that is a mistake from OvenGlove, I think, because the medic from Mike is just right around that corner. If he can find the Grenadier, he can heal him before he can take his second turn.
Key word. In fact, the medic could die here, actually. Mike could get the quick kill, seeing as he dropped him down to 67. So yeah, just 2 of these and a comfortable bazooka will be enough.
With the seagull snooping into the camera for a little bit.
Nice little cameo. He's just got to pop this over the wall. No, he's on the wall.
That's an
He's even
awkward
better.
position.
Yeah, just needs to just smash it into the wall then, and that'll be enough to take out the
27.
med.
Okay, so I thought he only needed 1 jetpack, but he actually needed 2.
Yeah, almost a full 40 on the 39. Little bit of damage on himself, but he will definitely be happy taking that kill.
Yeah. Now Mike has medic and grenadier alive, and OvenGlove has neither of them. So.
And nobody wants an artillery, and that is
no!
a minefield. He doesn't know the mines. They go crazy up in here.
Did you see that? Like the first mine shoved the second mine into his pig.
Yeah.
Like the first mine moved the second one.
That's why I love anti-P mines.
Yeah, but I think that it's a bad idea to put them close together because you trigger one and then every single one goes down.
But that's what makes them fun, because giant explosions. We don't
I know,
see them
but you basically wipe out a minefield in one shot like that.
Yeah, well, I guess in the long run that'll work out. But it won't be a kill. But he will be on fairly low health after this if he can get the big hit.
I think he took a full 50 or something by that shot. That's not perfect, but still 47 damage is more than good for the current situation.
Yeah, and I guess a big message to all you grunts out there: observe the minimap.
Or just don't walk in the middle of hedgerow warfare. That's probably an easier. Oh no!
No,
he's close together.
But I mean, it's still a decent hit on the Gren, drop him down to 50. But yeah, the positioning is not good right now.
Yeah, and
although
that scout would be next.
Oh yeah, scout, then the med will come back around. So chance for a double poison.
Yeah, that's basically the only chance he has to exploit that positioning. There, it's right there.
Right on the plate. But yeah, as I was saying,
didn't even know he was that close.
Mini-maps, don't forget, minefields highlighted in red. I know the mini-map is quite small. Oh, sorry, the minefield on this map is quite small, but...
Let's see how he aims the first shot, this shot, because, like we said, we don't have to aim for the first one.
Really likes the low angle. And...
Although they're so close, it might be enough. Yeah, even if it bounces, but it hits him back.
Oh, ricochet. Times 3. And now this is where OvenGlove needs to kind of take a defensive position. Don't get... Everyone is grouping up in this area. And
no one is going for the artilleries.
No, he's going to take the extra health. Artillery's going to sit there. 250.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm having so much fun right now.
I am too, because it's just so bonkers. It's like, what is even going on? Oh, man. 250 HP artilleries. Fully stocked. All the ammo you could ever want. And no one's taken them. Although OvenGlove still has his paratrooper in the opposite corner of the map. So he might be the first person to get an artillery, but he won't be the first person to hit with a bazooka as it flies over the head.
Please remember to heal the grenadier. Please.
I think he's... yeah, okay. For a second there, I thought he was going to stick with the gunner, but yeah, I think the heals might come out here if he remembers.
Nope,
no,
he's not remembering.
No. Tunnel vision.
Oh, maybe he wants to check.
No, I think he just doesn't want a body block because they've got so many pigs. Yeah, he just wants to go for the trank. So it will be a turn skip for both teams.
Oh no!
What is happening? Artillery, will he take it? Will he press the triangle button? That is the question. Just don't scoop it. No! Don't do the meme! No! What is happening? Oh man, we've seen it on the tank before, and now we've seen it on the artillery.
Oh my god. That was hilarious.
Drops him down to 10. If he shoots this, he might actually miss and hit the medic, which might be his intention.
That was a very weird hit, to be honest.
That was a funky one.
But the Grenadier still make... No, wait. The Grenadier took the skip, so he's not taking a turn.
Yeah, I don't know if he wanted to take the body block next to the Grenadier and then shoot the orderly. That looks like he...
Doesn't really make sense to...
I think to just avoid damage, or just get
despite everything, Mike is still in a very good position right now, so...
Yeah, from a commentary perspective, this is very difficult to dissect. Everyone is so close together. It's just this, like, corridor of pigs. What's happening?
I'm sorry for my awkward laugh, but it's just...
I don't know. It was the cattle prod on the artillery that broke the camel's back.
I know that the triangle button works because I used it to... OvenGlove plays on keyboard, and I used his triangle button to set up the lineups, so...
Yeah. I don't know, that's such a great meme. I love it.
I know.
Cattle prod is too strong. Artillery did not stand a chance.
So, OvenGlove did a levo. Mike did some less spectacular, but still kind of messy mistakes.
Yeah, both of these scouts just chilling. Orderly still has a... Oh, I don't know. I would, just plant a TNT, blow everyone up.
Honestly, that's a good move, because Hork is 30 unpoisoned. The Grenadier is a good death. So what the heck? What?
Yeah, you can go up there. Yeah, there are some pathways. Some of the hedges, there are pathways you can go along. You just need to find out where they are. And he slips down. Big damage is incoming for both of these pigs.
Yep.
Oh.
Does that touch Grenadier?
think he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. So,
Yeah.
actually, he ended up only doing 20 damage because he did 30 to himself.
Corridor of Pigs remains. Will we see a big poison?
I have to be fair to Mikemax though, because like we said, this is the first time his first time competing. He never played Hogs until 2023, and this is one hell of a trio of maps to start with. Well, Hedgerow Warfare, and probably Bridge the Gap.
Yeah, it all depends on how healthy OvenGlove's pigs can remain, because he's got two that aren't kind of in the mix right now.
And here, for example, I think he misremembered how much damage the sniper rifle does.
Yeah, he needed to just deal a 30 there, I think, because he was...
Because from what I've seen him play, he does seem to take a special look at poison numbers. So he usually doesn't miss an opportunity.
And this could be a huge hit. We saw in the setup phase, both of these players were very accurate with their mortars.
Yep, we fired a mortar each, and it was 250s. So
yeah, and that looks a little bit long to me. I think it's going to fly over. Yeah,
yep, that is
might catch the scout. Yeah,
only
just
12, but still a huge opportunity missed. Well, although these are still going to stay together, so.
Yeah, those pigs grouping up is a huge advantage for OvenGlove. If he's able to get in the artillery eventually, then there could be a shell dropped in there, and that could be some big damage.
Oh, and also, poisoning this guy could be very useful if he doesn't find his way to the health crates.
Yeah, I thought for a moment he was going to run away and collect some health crates, because there's still two.
No, he's running away, I think, just to stay
Stay away from the corridor, pig. Oh, yeah.
It's a small thing, but when you're a scout, hiding yourself behind a small piece of terrain could actually make a difference.
Yeah, and this is the perfect map for scouts to hide.
Okay, right, here we go.
Second attempt.
It's Q on the keyboard. Please, OvenGlove.
He's given up. He does not want the
up.
He's running away. Fair enough.
Oh,
I think maybe there's some etiquette between these two players. They're like, you know what? We won't play with the artillery today.
Yeah, I think they just want to fill the top 10 bloopers. And he does it again! After I said that!
Look, explosions, beautiful explosions, but look at the mini-map. Red equals do not walk. Scary times. And that is now 3 turns that OvenGlove has lost, giving Mike a big advantage to heal.
I think 4 in total.
Yeah, and... he's finding all the secrets, though. All the secret pathways that you are able to walk.
That's a very interesting thing for me. He seems to be very good at moving around.
And
he decides to go for the Grenadier. That's a mistake, I think, because it's still one hit to kill, either 10 or 30. But you could have healed the poison if you had gone for the scout.
But now we'll have a poisoned and tranquilized gunner, it seems.
Yeah, it makes sense to tranquilize just anyone at this point.
Yeah, I think the sooner that Mike can remove this cluster of pigs, the better. But there's a big chance here for, OvenGlove to just get the kill on the Grenadier.
Although, it might have been a good move in the fact that if that Grenadier was still on 10, OvenGlove could have gone for a very good poison shot here.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for the easy one. He has to... Yeah, that's right. The medic just took a turn, so the Grenadier was going to be next. He had to take him out now.
Yeah, takes the extra 15 damage as well, and the para will finally free up the space in the corridor of pigs. That is basically no more jetpacks either.
Yeah, I think we're gonna find ourselves into... Oh wait, the paratrooper moved away, so not even the para is in a good position anymore from OvenGlove.
Sorry, this is the new corridor of pigs. They've moved one lane over.
They moved out.
Yeah.
They have a new home now.
Oh, jeez. Rolf is just not really knowing what to do. Mike was looking for the para, looking at the other pigs. He's going to stick with the body block. No, instead goes elsewhere.
Yeah, he just wants to get a little bit away.
Wants to nudge him into the minefield. Cause
I don't think there's any more mines in there, but yeah whatever.
He walked past just a few of them.
That was a very good shot.
Enough? No.
Very good shot, and it's a good thing for OvenGlove that the paratrooper can see mines. He can move away safely even if there's still mines in there. Not that he even saw them before, but...
Yeah, he's going to focus down the paratrooper, which is a decent move. This scout.
Yeah, this is the last pig from OvenGlove's team that's not poisoned, so it's gonna be a very strong advantage if he manages to hit.
Yeah, pretty healthy stuff for Mike, and his scout just needs to...
Yeah, and he also is minding his position, so Mike, despite the fact that he does not have a lot of experience, I see some potential.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely. Just remember not to... don't cattle prod your artilleries at home. It's not a healthy thing to do.
I can't believe it happened again. That is insane.
And still nobody wants one, but the corridor remains. There is a single body block with the med now.
Well,
I think...
right now, Mike doesn't need any, because all of the enemy pigs are poisoned. Even if they go into artillery, you can just move away and he will be safe.
Yeah, that is the big maneuver. But there is a chance to knock him over the wall here.
That is very true.
Don't think it'll be enough to kill him. Just, we can't even see
we can't
if
see.
he's dead yet. Will he move back onto the playable area? He does, I think, yes.
Yes.
There he is, safe on the other side.
There was not a ravine deep enough to have a kill there.
Yeah, not this time. And now we have two. We have both the para and the gunner close together.
Yeah, now Mike just needs to deal safe damage and he's good.
Yeah, keep it consistent as well. Don't waste any turns, and that is going to even be a skip turn if that para lives long enough.
It's a decent hit.
Comfortable.
Perfect 30 on the para,
well, yeah.
18 on the gunner. Gunner still has a lot of health, if I remember correctly, but this is the last turn for the scout.
No. he's got to just throw the poison the med, kill yourself, get the extra 20 damage on the orderly, but no. I think he might be under the impression that he has lost this one, because
yeah, I mean, look at the bar.
Yeah, it's heavily in Mike's favor. Still has the medic to heal, so that's now 2 turns lost for OvenGlove, unless his gunner can do something about it. Definitely at least 1 turn lost.
Yeah,
here.
it's absolutely impossible that OvenGlove can come back from this. Like, the only pig that's still...
Oh no! So, I was going to say that could be 3 turns lost. Yeah, use that final trank. Get it on the gunner, and then all 3 pigs can't do anything.
He's thinking hard about it, but yeah, I think it doesn't matter anyway. So
I guess, but I mean, he's gonna kill both of them here.
He doesn't remember the scout's health.
Okay. So, oh no!
I mean, it does do some damage.
Yeah, but even so, a chance for 2 skip turns, 3 skip turns if he just tranquilized the gunner.
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't really matter at this point. Mike still has 4 pigs alive and healthy. Meanwhile, OvenGlove has 1 pig and he's poisoned, so it just really doesn't matter right now.
Yeah,
oh wait, he could go for the health. He's going for the health.
Yeah.
Never mind.
40 HP's worth of healing still available, and again with the gunner, he's got the best defensive class to chill back here. So if he can get his shots on target, sadly you can't run up the entire hedge, but you can walk up the side of them. So
I'm pretty sure that Mike still has poisons available, so he could.
Yes, that's a good hit though. That's a solid hit.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing I'm enjoying most about hedgerow warfare compared to hedge maze, is the fact that you can walk up the hedges. You know, you're not just stuck to the floor. Whereas if you did that, or tried to do that on hedge maze, you would slip off instantly. So I don't know, just kind of adds a little bit of a different dynamic to...
Also, another thing that I noticed about Mike, well, apart from this, Nicholas skip there, is that he always stops to check out the health of any pig, both his and his enemies.
Yeah, keeping tabs on health is always important. Didn't quite do that when killing the scout, but
yeah,
even so...
unfortunately.
Even so, it's still nice and comfortable. But
his experience for when he watches back the match.
Yes, and the amount of self-damage we've seen today has been quite something.
Yeah.
But I think this should be... Actually, does this guy have a high explosive? I can't remember.
I do not know. I think the medic is the only one that grabbed one.
Okay. But anyway, any damage here will do.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be
It's gonna be funny if he goes for a poison and then OvenGlove just walks all the way to the other side to get the nav grade.
You know he will. That's the funny thing.
Okay, no, I think he just wants to end it.
Yeah. Didn't quite get the survival bonus, but even so, that was just a crazy round in general.
I know.
Don't even know where to start with that one.
Please don't shoot without aiming. Okay.
Yeah, very, very much a learning experience for both players, I think.
I like it. This is... I mean, we have seen crazy plays so far, but this is also what Grunt League is about. It's about players figuring out competitive play and having fun, most of all. Because we are not having and getting any profit from all the stuff we do on this channel. So we are just having fun with our favorite game. That's it.
That's what it's all about. And can we see? Yeah,
I think he. Okay, no,
he's not aiming for the? Yeah, he's aiming for the other scout. So he's.
Is it gonna spawn on the scout?
I don't know. I don't know if he's still fighting with honor or if he's trying to. He is going for that scout.
No, he's fighting with honor. Both players have shown that they don't give up. So. I mean, look at the bar. But Mike is going to finish it. Yeah. Mike is going to finish it, and so far there's a very high trend of the player going first winning, except for, of course, for matches where that end 2-0. But I guess it's to be expected from Grunt League.
He pulls out the knife and
Unfortunately, realizes that the knife isn't enough to finish it.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be eating my dinner late tonight because we are going to round 3.
Yeah, I was supposed to eat at 2 in 25 minutes from now, but nope, I don't think we're going to be there because we are going to bridge the gap, everybody. It's victory to Mikemax, and we go to round 3. See you in a little bit. And welcome back, everybody. For round 3, we have the new, slightly improved, I think, Bridge the Gap, and the guys are going without even me telling them to go. So I guess that's good. Can you tell us OvenGlove's lineup, Pin?
Yeah, OvenGlove's going with the Paragon Scout, whereas Mikemax is basically going for the same thing, but with one less scout and one extra gunner. So we're kind of at the very bottom of the barrel, the scraps, I guess, of the pools. But I guess, ironically, the perfect lineups for Bridge the Gap.
Exactly, that's the thing. And I'm interested by the fact that he put the gunners in first. That's interesting.
Hoping to get that early mortar damage, I guess. But yeah, as you mentioned, the new and improved Bridge the Gap with the walls and stuff.
Which ironically aren't as sturdy as the ones in the metal crates, you know? So OvenGlove goes first, and I was saying it's interesting that Mike put the gunners in first, because usually what you would do in this map is have the player the pigs that don't have mortars first, so they can collect them from the map. Oof. Yeah, I guess OvenGlove probably doesn't know the trick about jumping into the crate without using a jetpack. Mike does, but he says he has trouble doing it, so...
Yeah, it's a little bit troublesome. We've added in those walls, which I thought I did... I hoped that I set them to be indestructible, but I'm guessing I didn't.
They aren't.
Sad times. But they are able to block some damage, at least. So it's more for, I guess, combat against scouts and the ability to snipe if you're on the low ground.
Yep. Decent hit from OvenGlove to start with, a 41 damage on the second gunner of Mike's team.
It's a decent hit, but we also moved just a few spawns from the low ground to avoid that first turn drop into the pit, which happens so often in previous...
Oh, he's going for the bazooka.
It's interesting. He hasn't really used the mortars throughout this game so far. He has relied heavily on the bazooka, and that's a little bit too far.
No, it's not. It was actually a little bit to the left, but other than that, it was perfect.
Takes the 31 and destroys the crate, so I guess you can see that as a plus as well.
I think Mike told me that he practiced some bazooka shots from this, but not mortar shots. So that's interesting too.
Interested to see if OvenGlove can
replicate.
Yeah, and also just take up... Neither of them seem to be in the mood to cross paths.
Yeah, if you ask me, it looks like they're both going to take the long-distance game.
Yeah, which
Which,
isn't bad, but it also is for those of us that want to eat food.
yeah,
But I
I
guess
was going to say the exact same thing.
I guess we'll see. With the extra 15 seconds too, it makes the turns even longer.
Yeah, I
But
know.
there's the wall doing its job,
No,
and then
maybe not.
exploding. It did enough, right? It absorbed enough damage, I guess.
Okay, let's see. So the catapult is not that useful.
It's absolutely crucial, especially if you have an artillery nearby. But sadly, we only have the blimp in the air at the moment.
Can you imagine if there were artilleries in Bridge the Gap? Even more confusing.
Don't make me make it. Don't make me add them in. I think that would be a bit insane. That looks a little bit short.
Yeah. He did go for the a good target. It was right next to a crate. Yeah, they seem to be going for the long game.
Yeah, I think consistency with damage is going to be key, and collecting those mortars is always a big plus. But considering that Mike has
2 paras.
well, I guess he has them 3rd and 4th, whereas OvenGlove has it 1st and 4th.
Yeah, so I see that if they are not consistent with the gunners, with the bazookas and mortars, OvenGlove is a little bit up front because just numerically, OvenGlove has 2 scouts, Mike has only 1.
Yeah, and getting that early damage as well. If he can keep it consistent with the air burst, which Mike is not going for. Again, sticking with the bazooka. I think he's going to go full power again. No, drops it short.
No, I think that's good. I think that's good.
Yeah, his aiming has been pretty solid.
That's perfect!
52! No full damage, but he will take that in the pit.
And also, yeah, it's a scout, so it's a massive advantage. Basically, 1 pig is useless until the jetpacks come down.
That was a beautiful hit. I mean, by all means, continue with the bazooka. I will sit quietly in the corner. That was such a good hit. But yeah, OvenGlove now, both paratroopers in either side, taking up the strong defensive position. And if you were Mike now, would you look to cross over at any point, or would you just...
I would just do it when I have a safe advantage where I can do it. And also, I don't want to cross when there's scouts on the other side that can easily poison me.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, one of the scouts is already down to 57 on OvenGlove's side, and it seems like he's doing very good with the airbursts. I think Mike should try them too.
Nicely done.
Because they're basically bazookas on steroids. They work the same way, so...
Yeah. And yeah, it looks like Mike's going to replicate the same thing. He hasn't used his airburst crates yet.
I'm thinking just one thing right now, and oof, that was very close. I'm thinking one thing right now. If they both stay in the crates, I think we might be here for a very long time.
It might be could potentially be the longest match of the season so far.
I mean, I think it's already definitely the longest match of the season, because the first 2 already took a lot. And I think the longest so far is at like 1 hour and 3 minutes, and this is definitely going to end up as bigger. And he dropped him in!
No way!
And is that the other scout from OvenGlove's
team? He's now stuck in the crate.
Oh my god, he's stuck in there.
No method of getting out, so the only thing he can rely on now are the grenade launcher. Sadly, he can't run up there.
I think the only thing that they could actually try to get him get out is jump on the head of his teammate.
Yeah, that's just such a tricky position to be in now.
Yeah, I mean, he's there and he's gonna leave soon with a jetpack. You might as well try it.
Yeah, and he's trying to throw this up the wall, and that is too high. Even with the.
I feel like it could reach that gunner is not too.
No,
okay, no.
The increased angle was just kind of took the strength out of it even more. So that scout is in a difficult position.
And yeah, Mike is in a very strong position right now.
Yeah,
needs to keep away from the cliff, if you ask me, because yeah, that scout can still reach you if you do that. Unless you poison him, which would be a death sentence for the dude.
Yeah, but even so, that airburst was just so good. Knocking that pig straight into the crate and getting the extra damage on both.
That looks good to me. That looks perfect. It drops on his shoulder, and that is a crucial poison for Mikemax.
His power usage has been on point so far. Mike has been just on fire.
Yep. It's interesting to follow his progression from a, veteran's perspective, because he basically had like an entire week where he was just practicing weapons. Like, no tactics, not everything, just practicing how the weapons work. And it shows.
Yeah. Certainly got to grips with the mechanics. Sadly for OvenGlove, that shot dropping just short. So only managing to deal I think that was 25 damage in the end.
Yeah, so far, OvenGlove's not doing bad on the damage side, but Mikemax has done a couple critical hits, if you pass me the term.
Yeah, basically. And he is closing the gap because the mortar can't reach from one corner to the other. But he's collecting all the other mortars for himself.
Yep, that guy is just mortar boy right now. And watch for the blimp.
And the blimp just getting in the way.
Yep.
If he's able to drop this in, then
that will be massive damage, yeah.
Mikemax is just insane. I think that's gone over, a little bit too far. But he will have his bearings for his next shot with that pig.
Oh,
so...
that's a gunner inside.
Yeah, oh, it's a gunner, right. Okay, so a little bit less tricky for OvenGlove.
So it might end up being a strong position, actually, but...
Yeah, but even so, I feel like we're going to have a battle of the crates now. It's just going to be all four of them shooting at each other.
It's a matter of remembering what how you messed up your previous shot. That is crucial to get it right the next time.
Yeah, too far and slightly too far to the right. So again, keeping that muscle memory, remembering from the next shot from your exact position. This is where we see kind of the PC AI approach sometimes.
I guess so.
Again, yeah, you don't want to move because you're remembering how much power it was, but in doing so, your opponent can do the same thing. So it's a double-edged sword, but it's nice maneuvering from Mikemax, changing his position, changing his power, and
it's kind of the same exact shot as before. The thing is, if he can drop a hit in there before the paratrooper moves away, that would still be massive. It would be worth the missed shots.
Yeah, he is looking to get the kill. He is high enough, so we can get him if he can hit this one.
And that looks like a hit, unless the box. Okay, no.
Box says no. Gunner falls down, and we finally have
the first kill of the game.
And some damage for the first turn in about 4 turns.
Unfortunate for Mike, and I don't think he's going to catch all the jet. Never mind, maybe he's going for the jetpacks. Oh, is he moving?
Wouldn't forget about the scout in the pit. Just thinking about, he took that poison to the face, and he was on, I think, 57, so there's potential for a skip turn if he can deal the damage.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna go down.
I guess, why not? You're a paratrooper, right?
Does he know how much that scout is on? I don't think so. But if he gets a bazooka hit, that will be a skip turn.
Yeah, bazooka would be enough. I don't think jetpacks is the right call, just
No, I think he's just
you want to be saving
him right
really. Yeah, maybe go for the machine gun.
No!
No! Indecisive!
Yeah.
So there's potential for a poison.
There's potential for a poison from OvenGlove, and also this guy needs to get away ASAP.
Don't think he's going to. He's got 2 targets. I would go for...
It's a huge gamble if he decides to stay in there, because I guess it is true. It is very hard for a grunt to... Oh no!
Slams against the wall. Oy. So he ends up damaging both of them even more. And now he has given Mike a better...
Oh yeah, the airburst.
Target to aim for, yeah.
Airburst is going to be crucial. Again, one hit would just put a massive advantage on Mike's side, but look at the wall, it's very close, it might hit yourself.
No, I think the angle, everything's very close. Might hit both a little bit.
Nope.
No, not enough. I think confidence-wise, I'm getting that Mike. I just kind of feel he has a lot more confidence in his movement and his shots.
He needs to work on the strategy side, but that's of course because, you know, he's a recent player of the game. But this guy grabbing all the jetpacks could be something.
I mean, yeah, I'd use those jetpacks on that para and then poison him and then kill myself because you're on 12 health.
Yeah, that makes sense.
you want to deal all the damage you can to the para before then perishing. And
Actually,
not
if I was
get
playing
burned.
a league game, I would actually not kill myself yet, because you have to get down to get those 2 head jumps on me, you know?
That's true, yeah. It would bait him to do it, but ends up just getting the using the jetpacks up.
Decent damage, but you did not get a poison that would be crucial.
Yeah, so that para down to 39.
The funny thing is that you could actually snipe the para, so now that he's out.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he's going to do it. Yep.
Yeah, why not? It's an easy target, easy damage. And that will leave both the para and
quote-unquote
the gunner.
easy target, because that is a very shaky... Oh, no.
Oh, I think that might be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he did it, and he drops him back in, so that's good.
Get back in your cage.
Still have this guy on 130.
Yeah,
Don't do the same mistake.
You gotta be careful. He does still have his scout as well, who has not been touched either.
Yeah, I think he's on full health too. But still, those 2 inside there.
I
don't know.
Might look to take out the para in the pit, which is not a bad maneuver by any means.
Oh, okay, this has potential to just touch the scout and make it very bad for OvenGlove.
He's got down there. Why? I don't understand. he looks the body block, but
no, I think he just went too much further away, you know, and then just fell.
Yeah, I guess maybe again.
Oh no! Oh no! 24. Okay, he's good.
Not enough to kill the para, but does hit himself and his own teammate. Yeah, I just feel the confidence with that shot to drop it off the cliff wasn't there for OvenGlove, so he drops down.
I told you at the beginning this would be interesting because it's a mix of two very different words. OvenGlove hasn't played for a long time, and you kind of see it in how he manages bazookas. But he knows the mechanics of strategy wise, and Mike is the exact opposite. He's doing his best in strategy, but he manages weapons a bit better than OvenGlove.
Yeah, I think that's overhit again.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could just tell them, just remember the hit you did before, so you're gonna have a better time with next one.
Yeah. It's all about practice, and what better place to practice your heavy weapons pigs than here on Brent? Yeah.
What better way to practice than play your first competitive game ever on Bristol Cap?
Yeah, it's like, here's a pinpoint shot that you need to hit, now do it. And
that looks decent.
Yeah,
no, still the exact same pixel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the vacuum again.
The vacuum returns for part 2.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for just a couple seconds.
Okay.
Oh!
And I mean, this guy, I think he does still have, still has those jetpacks, so damage incoming, but he's so slow, he might only have time to get one away, if that. And, just avoids the self-damage on himself. Just managed to swing one way, avoid the jetpack damage, and needs to ensure he avoids that. No, that's going to kill himself again. But will it be extra damage? It will. So he ends up hitting him with the jetpack, hitting himself with the bazooka, and then getting the extra damage on the kill. So unintentional self-kill there, but drops him down into the 30s, 35 on that para in the pit. And now OvenGlove needs to make these shots count. He was accurate with the sniping earlier, and that looks good again. So solid sniping, and the scout finally taking damage. The gunner on the hill and the para still on full health, but down to the final airburst. If he can get that, in there, then there is a big possibility for a double kill. But it has to be direct, and he has to ensure that the hit keeps both pigs inside the cage, which is a difficult one, and that is, again, a little bit too long. He could have detonated it over the crate to get the extra 20s in, but this is where OvenGlove once again, it's either fight or flight, and it looks like he's finally making a move that's again too close. It's too close. Okay, freaking out, making me freak out. I forgot he angled up. I didn't actually check that, but this is if Funky maneuvers, especially for the frame rate. Snowy maps are consistently frame rate killers, as many of us will know, but he makes it out safely. And can finally take his turn. Goes with the bazooka, so not looking for the extra damage, looking for the gunner high on the hill or the scout. I think he's looking to drop the scout into the pit. Needs to get the hell power enough, but drops too short. It's been a constant back and forth, this one. But there's potential for a kill. Could go for the poison. Could just delete him entirely. Got the Couchon on 50. The Para's not very healthy. The Gunner on 69. Magic meme number. But right now it does very much feel like Mike is in the driving seat, just based on the health alone. And that is a solid hit to the face. Dropping him to 10 health, which is not the best number.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, you missed some fancy sniping from both sides.
I mean, I saw what was happening, I just wasn't able to talk.
Sad times. Well, you saw the fancy sniping from both sides. And, yeah.
Oh!
Avoids
That
the
was
bridge.
very close to the bridge.
Just about. Does get the direct, almost the direct hit. 18 damage there. So the scout has taken a pummeling, but again, he's got a lot of work to do and needs to get this hit now, I think, onto either of these pigs.
Good idea to just invade now with a 35 health paratrooper, to be honest.
Yeah, he's not entirely sure what he's thinking here, because he risks self-damage. I think he is going to go for it. He needs to lob it over.
Unless he self-damages and then goes to poison range, which... Oh my god.
I think he might have messed up and just tapped the button.
Do you know what? I think I agree with you.
Yeah, the angle was actually looking pretty good. I thought he was kind of going to pull off an Iron Fox, because that high angle, if he was able to hold down the button to get the power, it would have been enough.
Didn't he just raise it at the last moment, so he was like basically throwing it up?
Yeah, he had 2 seconds, so that was good time management, but just not good power management.
And that is a full down angle shot, I think.
Yeah,
Might be a little bit short right there, like
up
this.
a little bit. It's not quite full 100.
Yeah, but he doesn't feel like it. He just wants to go for the bazooka. Get the kill on Cochon, probably. On a shot that...
That's too short.
Yeah, it's too short. Yeah, the health bar says 2/3 in yellow and 1/3 in blue, basically.
Yeah, the health advantage is huge, but again, I think if this gunner... If he had more mortars, if he had more firepower, and if he had the accuracy, he would still very much be in contention. Not to rule him out yet, but just the big advantage still with Mike because of the health. But nevertheless, it is still great to see OvenGlove returning for Season 3. And
can he get his first win on the battlefield today? It seems like he's on the back foot right now.
Yeah, that's a solid hit. Decent 32.
Just as I said that.
Potential for him to slip down?
No.
Oh, sometimes it does from there, but not this time. And that scout as well is on 82. So everyone has taken damage now. Finally, no one is on full health.
Is he invading?
I think it might be time. He's looking for the right angle. He's got all 3.
I wouldn't do it, honestly, because this para still has decent health.
Yeah, and the scout's still on the other side as well.
If the scout was dead, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, that should be the kill for the paratrooper. Boom! Right on his head.
Beautiful. That is what dreams are made of.
And I think it's now 4v2? No, 3v2, I think.
3v2, yeah. Still a full house scout, so OvenGlove, if he can take the defensive position and maintain it and not take damage, which at the moment from Mike's direct hits are going to be a tricky challenge. Yeah, I think this is a solid position.
I don't like it, to be honest, but it could work.
I think that might hit the wall in front of him, because the gun might be pointing through.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't even... The good catch, I didn't even notice that
was
while aiming.
Unfortunate. It was like he was poking around the corner,
if you get that jetpack and get a poison in, that's huge.
Yeah, get it on the gunner, because he's in the most annoying position.
Honestly, I would get it on the scout because it's on 140.
Either or, I guess. Oh no! Drops him for 5. So close.
Yeah, that is massive. That is massive because Mike needs to get another turn from that scout, and he might not get it.
Yeah, that drops him down to 77.
Oh, you remember his health? I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, OvenGlove just needs to make these hits count.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard if OvenGlove manages to find.
No,
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh man!
It's been one fail after another. This looks like a Worms 3D game.
So unlucky. Yeah, those walls can be very tricky, and that
is potential to get a 3v1 for Mikemax.
Get him a kill there, because that hit on the scout is a lot tougher. So I would honestly use.
Although
use the wall.
it's still. Oh yeah, you mean the blue scout? Yeah, that.
Yeah, you use the wall to block yourself from that scout, and then just target the gunner to get the kill. But instead,
I think the scout is more important right now. So it is.
But you can just stand behind the wall and be blocked from any damage from him. You know, it would completely remove this next turn. But
because the scout, the thing is, the scout needs to be in sight to be hit. So it's, I mean, he has 3 mortars, but.
Yeah, I mean, do you go for poison here?
No, the yellow scout needs to die, and you have 2 turns to do it. He's on 77, so 2 snipes.
Or an airburst.
Or an airburst, and if you get lucky enough that you get a poison number, you go for poison next. That's a very good call.
Yeah, I mean, if OvenGlove wanted all the crates, he's certainly got them, and he needs to make this one count. Missed it with the last one. This one looks
too
good.
Short.
Still gets it, so it'll be about 53. Okay.
53, and that means if he could show us, that would be nice. Not for him, but for us.
That was 51, sorry. So
51, so he's on 26.
Yeah, so if you can get the 2 head jumps and a poison.
Just 1.
The other one.
And that is if he manages to do the math and remember his health.
Yeah,
which is not guaranteed.
Mike's not going over, but
okay, never mind, he's showing us.
Yeah, he is getting the comfier hit. That is nice and open. If you can
Unless he hits his own scout, which is not...
Too short!
Okay.
Again, not making it count. And the gunner lives.
Oh, that's right. The gunner will take a turn now, so he has to kill him with this.
Yeah, flamethrower will do, I guess.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay.
Ooh,
going for the bazooka.
Risky.
Probably doesn't remember his health.
Yeah. Just needs to get it on target. That looks so... No, it's not enough.
No, it's on 1! He's on 1! He's on 1! The gunner is down. If Mike poisons the scout, the game is basically over.
Ay. 1 HP.
If Mike poisons the scout, the game is basically over.
Yeah, that starts the death clock for OvenGlove.
Because the pigs on the other side have way too much health for OvenGlove to do anything with.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. Thinking... Yeah.
Go for it, and he doesn't not need to miss. This is the most important moment of this 1 hour and probably 20 minutes long game.
I think we're approaching like 2 hours at this point. I don't even know.
I'm talking about the length of the actual video.
The actual gameplay, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going for the gunner. He's gone for the block behind the wall.
That will hit, but still.
Oh, just. But now the scout can take up another defensive position.
You can
preferably behind that wall.
I'll tell you what, the head jump is risky there, because you would definitely fall down.
Yeah. So he might say, screw you, I'm just going to shoot you in the face, which looks...
I guess so. But if you do it from that side, it's probably going to be bad for you.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Risky.
I'm very scared at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, too. I think he is trying to get the head jump.
No. Oh! What the fuck just happened there?
He managed to walk over him.
What?
I don't think he got the head jump though.
No, he did. I heard the head jump sound effect.
Okay, he's looking for the other pig. He's behind that wall, so that wall is coming in handy as well. Doesn't even know what to do.
No, he didn't get the head jump. He just jumped on the thing.
Oh, I thought he walked over him and then onto the wall.
That was insane. That was
What
insane.
is going on? So yeah, I think just damage, keeping the damage consistent now for Mike should guarantee the win, because health advantage is pretty strong. But that scout is stacked with heavy weapons, so unless
Yeah,
can pull off a big
I'm
hit.
just thinking about the health numbers. 108 for the gunner, the yellow gun. That is a perfect hit, and that might
30.
even slip him down, and it does.
He's in the pit. That creates a whole load.
Yeah,
Of
there's still
even
2
more
jetpacks
work.
there, or 1.
Yeah.
Probably that one was dropped by the dead pig there. Yeah,
Even
it's
so,
not.
the amount of time it's going to take to get back up there, try and get the head jump again.
I mean, he could just go for the jetpack, aim on top of him, and then just drop on him like
What I'd say, he's absolutely stacked with stuff.
Herp style. That is perfect.
Yeah, right on the money, full 20, and
That has finally been taken care of.
yeah. So will we now see
A
some
long
more
distance
damage
battle,
incoming?
and
He's sticking with the gunner, but the para is honestly in the better position on the other side.
yeah, but the gunner is more dangerous, I think. So it would make sense.
That's too short again.
Yep.
So the last airburst not coming to fruition, but he did get the kill on the scout finally.
I completely forgot about them, to be honest. I just wanted to think, like, it's funny to think about that Mikemax is doing this game, this long-ass game, at the end of a subathon, because yesterday was his birthday. So he did a subathon. He was streaming the entire day, like, I think he started at 10 a.m. this morning and finished the stream, like, 45 minutes before this match.
Well, happy birthday to Mike. Happy
I
birthday to
cannot
ABB.
think... Oh, wait. Oh, he dropped down, but he didn't notice.
Oh, so he did get the hit. Oh yeah. So
I
he
was very
got the-
confused for a second there.
Yeah, got the jetpack damage, slipped down, and we'll
Got
get the
another
extra damage.
jetpack
again.
damage, but that's about it for his turn.
Yeah.
I mean, it is safe damage considering the numbers. Although
Yeah,
I
but
think-
now with the 49 HP, it's
Oh yeah, Mike can just go down and drop a mortar on his head and it's over.
unless the blimp has something to say about it, but you never know.
I know.
I
But
got
even
scared a second ago.
even so, there's just too much health to work with for OvenGlove.
Yeah, the blimp scared me a second ago because I thought Mike was about to smash into
Oh
it.
no, actually, that's a very interesting thing. I know that he played Bridge the Gap quite a bit, and so he knows. He basically checks the blimp for every shot.
Interesting. Well, thankfully, didn't collide with it this time. But,
I guess, yeah, he just might as well get for the safe damage. There's no way that OvenGlove can come back from this. He cannot run away. There's 2 pigs with, I think, 175 combined health around him. And this hit will put him below 10, so it's basically over.
Slides right into the gunner's path. So yeah, I
Yep.
think he just needs to...
He says hello.
yeah. But continues the damage, which is always nice to see.
Yeah, of course.
Just don't hide. Please don't hide.
That would be very funny, but no.
Yeah, I mean,
you
either
can't see
way,
them.
there's plenty of positives to take from this game, regardless of the winners or losers. I think overall it's been a big learning experience. I think Mike has got a lot of potential. OvenGlove as
Yes.
well.
True. True.
I think once OvenGlove is able to get himself a USB controller and not be using keyboard, I think
Or
he's,
just back in the rhythm.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
he
cool.
feels like he's a little bit. He felt like he was a bit out of the loop, which you know we have IRLs, you have real lives, so it happens. Basically, the only reason why me and Pin are always commentating together is because we have we have a full-time job, so we only available at this time of the day.
Yeah. But it will be Mikemax to take the win, take the 3 points. So OvenGlove will be waiting a little bit longer to get that first victory. But nevertheless, great play from both. It's been a crazy match overall.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting match. I'm looking forward to more of them. But congratulations to Mikemax and GG to OvenGlove as well. And we will get something to eat, and we'll see you next time.
Catch you later.